Hey guys, time to start and good morning everyone. Time to start our live session, and this time I decided to do this live session early in the morning, covering with you the London session opening and discussing with you different charts and analyzing different financial instruments. As always, my goal during these live streams is to teach you how to analyze the markets relying on technical analysis. So, I apply the strategy that is called the top-down trading strategy. It is a purely technical strategy based on the multiple time frame analysis. And during this live session, I will show you multiple examples of the application of my trading strategy. And we will go through different markets, absolutely different markets, not correlated markets, and I will show you what exactly you should look for trade execution and for the trade management. Also, traders, remember that during this live streams we have a live chat, right? And I will constantly read this live chat during the live stream, and I will answer your questions. So during this live stream, feel free to ask me anything. Feel free to ask me to analyze any instrument you want, and feel free to ask me if something is not clear in my analysis. And nice to see Christina right here, nice to see Shahid, nice to see Koja right here, Vahid, nice to see Super Video right here, Ravindra, Jov, Muhammad, Late, King here, Tudor, nice to see you all. And by the way, if we have any issues with the live stream, if I'm lagging, if you don't hear me, if you don't see me, remember to notify me, because as always I cannot check the state of the stream by my own, so I'm always relying on you. So let me know if we have any issues. And also don't forget to like this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel not to miss new live streams. So what I wanted to start our today's live stream with. So having dialogues with many of you on TradingView and on Telegram, many of you asked me to share the analysis for EURUSD. So I guess we will start with the EURUSD. I will show you what exactly I was looking for right here to buy the pair, and we'll discuss what can be the goal for buyers right now. Yeah, so that what will we start with? Nice to see Ravi right here. Nice to see Anthony right here. Nice to see Das. Nice to see Chibuki right here. Herman right here. Mani. Nice to see Labas. David. Nice to see Paul. Nice to see you, and thank you for your participation. So when you execute the top-down analysis, traders, you always start your analysis from a higher time frame. And 90% of the time, we start our analysis from a daily. And daily time frame is crucially important because first of all, daily time frame can quite accurately indicate you the long-term, mid-term, and short-term perspective. So on a daily time frame, you can analyze the global trend, the minor trend, and you can quite accurately define the current market sentiment, right? And moreover, daily time frame is crucially important because on a daily time frame you can spot the important key levels, the historical points, the areas that were extremely important for the market participants in the past, and from where we saw major moves. And these key levels are so important because probabilities are high that these key levels will be important for the market participants in future, right? So for us it is very important to identify these structures and pay close attention to the reaction of the price to these structures. So here on EURUSD, our task first of all will be to get what is the current market trend and where the market is going. And here I guess we can easily spot that since September last year, the market is trading in a bullish trend. right, traders? Once that actually over here was reached, we started to trade in a bullish trend, and the pair was growing quite sharply. Then, once the price reached that high, we retraced. We retraced, and then we dropped to that very important horizontal support cluster, from where just recently the market started to grow. Yes, just recently, once that support here was reached, a very strong bullish movement initiated. Then, zooming in the chart and analyzing the short-term market trend, we can spot that for some time your dollar was consolidating. Yes, and you can see that for some time, for the entire month, yes, the market was trading within the range. Yes, we were trading within that wide horizontal trading range, and the market was stagnating, right? But then, a very important thing happened with the market. You can see that the price has successfully violated the resistance of the range. Yes, the resistance of the range was broken. We formed then a high momentum bullish candle, and it indicates that the correction here is broken, and the market returns back to a bullish sentiment, right? And of course, such a violation is a very important trigger for us. And the broken structure then becomes a very strong support from where we are expecting a bullish continuation. Yes? So, two very important things here in your dollar to note. First of all, we are bullish, we broke the correction. And secondly, here we have a very strong horizontal key level that was nicely respected after retest, and from where a bullish movement initiated. So daily time frame analysis is the first step in the top down analysis. And once you identify the key levels and the current market trend, you patiently monitor the reaction of the price to the key structures that you spotted. So our next task will be to check how exactly the market was reacting to that broken resistance of the range. And we will analyze the reaction of the price to that on 4-hour and 1-hour time frames. Traders, let me know if everything is clear. As always, if you don't follow, let me know in a live chat and I will try to clarify. Nice to see George right here. Nice to see Shoaib right here. Imad right here. Nice to see you all, and thank you for your questions. Nice to see a more gay deal right here. Nice to see you. Koja says, at which point in your trading journey did you realize you are a profitable trader? I guess the most important moment in my trading journey was the moment when I stopped losing. So, stop losing doesn't mean that I started to make money. No, it means that at the end of the month, for example, the end result was around zero. Yes, so when you finally realize naturally how to just stop losing, yes, how to close your trading months on break even, how to make zero after multiple transactions, after multiple opened trading positions. That was a very important moment for me, right? And once I realized how to make zero, yes, then simply I started to polish my trading strategy, and then I just started to improve that, making it better and better and better. And as a result, finally, I got the positive results. But in my view, the most important moment, the most important milestone is to learn to make zero. So, here in EURUSD, let's open a 4-hour time frame. and let's check how exactly the market was reacting to the broken resistance of the range. Here, multiple very important clues. The first very important thing to note right here is that analyzing the candlesticks, you can see that here we got a very strong bearish movement. You can see that here the market was falling sharply and we saw various very strong bearish candles. But take a look what happened when the market reached our structure. You can see that here we were strongly rejected. And what do I mean by the rejection? By the rejection, I mean that the wick of that candle right here was bigger than the body of that candle. And it simply means that once the market reached that point, yes, when sellers reached that point, buyers started to push heavily, right? And the price returned back to that level. So the market here was rejected. Also analyzing the candlesticks, what we can spot right here is the classic inside bar formation, right? You can see that here was the so-called modest bar. Yes, the quite wide candle. And you can see that then multiple candles were trading within the range of the modest bar, indicating the weakness of buyers and sellers and indicating that the market found local equilibrium, right? With that all being said, let's open an hourly time frame. And on an hourly time frame, we can spot here even more clues. Yes, approaching that horizontal structure, here we formed a classic cup and handle pattern. I hope you see this one here, traders. Take a look. Here was the neckline of the pattern, right? And here was the cup. Yeah, let me show you where it is. Here it goes. Here was the cup, right? And then here was the handle. And what we know about that pattern is that it is a classic reversal pattern, right? And the violation of the neckline or the cup and handle pattern is a very, very important bullish signal. So after the violation of the neckline of the cup and handle pattern, we bought the pair with my students, and currently we are holding a long position. Now the question is how far euro dollar may go. And usually when you are planning your targets, you are relying on the closest strong structures. So for traders, I guess you would agree with me that the closest strong structure that we see on euro dollar is right here. Yes, so far it is the closest strong structure resistance that we can spot on the pair, and I believe traders probabilities will be high that euro dollar will manage to reach that resistance quite soon. Yes, remember that we have bounced from a very significant horizontal structure. Yes, we formed a reversal pattern on that and we see a very strong bullish continuation now. So chances will be high that the pair will keep growing and we will go higher. Traders, let me know if everything is clear. Let me know if you have any questions and let me know if you follow my analysis. And traders, also don't forget to like this live stream. Now, I saw a question from Adiro about US30. Yeah, so that one will be the next instrument that we will analyze. Let's open two charts and let's check the current situation over here. And again, traders, our task is to always start with the daily. Yes, we always start with the daily, and here let's analyze the market trend first. When you open the chart, the first question that you should answer is whether the market is bullish or bearish. So take a look at this one, traders, and let me know in the live chat. Bullish or bearish? Yes, what do you see? And remember, traders, when you judge whether the market is bullish or bearish, it is very important for you to have the objective rules to rely on. Yes, remember that in order to trade consistently, in order to follow the rule-based trading strategy, you should be very objective in your judgments. So don't forget, traders, that here you should strictly rely on objective rules. And Herman says bullish. Very interesting, Herman. Let's analyze the price action right here. I do agree that over here we got a very strong bullish rally, right? And the market here was growing. But then let's take a look what happened next. And I see that Nimisha says bearish. Yes, Leighton says bearish. Mia says bearish. Very interesting. Yes, so you can see that someone is bullish, but someone is bearish. Let's try to define what is exactly is happening here. Following the price action, we can see that the market reached that high over here. Yes, the market reached that very important structure high. And from that high, we initiated a bearish impulse. Yes, we initiated a bearish impulse. And then we got the attempt of the price to retest that high. But we didn't manage. Instead, we set over here a little high, right? And then a bearish movement initiated. We retested the current level. We got the retracement then, but then the market dropped sharply. So here, technically speaking, we are trading in a bearish trend now. And the main reason why we are trading here in a bearish trend is the fact that here we have level high, level low, and one more level low. Yes, so we have here a very bearish price action and a bullish movement that we see now. We consider it to be just a correctional movement within that bearish trend. Yes, I hope it is clear. And for that reason, because the market is currently correcting, our task will be to look for the points, the areas from where the next bearish impulse may initiate. Yes, and structure analysis will help us to identify these points. So those who say that you are bearish, you are absolutely right from a technical, from a technical perspective and following classic price action rules. So well done, traders. Now let's try to get from where the next strong bearish impulse may initiate. First, traders, definitely we should admit the fact that over here, we have a very important structure cluster. Yes, I hope you see this one. And in the past, it was a very strong support, right? From where multiple times in a row buyers were buying. And after the breakout, you can see that that structure turned into resistance, from where we saw a recent bearish movement. So definitely that structure right here will be the first very important zone for us to watch. And the next bearish impulse may initiate from that structure. Yes, that will be the first structure in focus. Bit higher, over here, we have one more very important structure cluster. And again, it was a very strong support in the past, right? And after the breakout, it turned into resistance from where the market dropped sharply. So again, that will be the next structure resistance for us to watch. So we identified two very important areas, yes, and currently the market is testing one of these areas. So your task here will be to monitor the reaction of the structure and to look for a confirmation on lower time frames. Let's check how the price reacts to that structure now. If we have something special right here that we can rely on. So here in the 4-hour time frame, we just see that here bulls are currently pushing. Yes, and for now we don't have any pattern here. Let's check if we have something on an hourly time frame. Yeah, traders. So far nothing special. Returning back to the 4-hour time frame. Here we can spot the minor support cluster on the 4-hour. That support here is the minor intraday support from where buyers are currently buying. So in order to confirm that sellers are dominating the market again, what you should look for here on Dow Jones, you should look for a breakout of that support to the downside. Buying orders are currently lying on that support, and buyers, big money, are buying from here. And the bearish violation of that support will signify, yes, the strength of sellers, the willingness of sellers to break the structures. So those who are looking for the next trend following movement on Dow Jones should patiently monitor that structure. Yes, monitor that structure, and once it is broken, a bearish continuation will be expected. Yes, traders. So I hope everything is clear. Yeah. George says, on the previous chart, your dollar, will price keep climbing to that top key level? Will it go past? Let's return back. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. Yes, let me know what else to analyze for you. Yeah, so as we discussed on euro dollar pair, the correctional movement that we got here previously is already broken. Yes, and definitely sentiment changed from indecision to bullish. Yes, so the closest strong resistance that we see here on euro dollar is that cluster. So yes, I do believe that this one will most likely keep growing. Yes, and thank you so much for asking. Now, I was asked to analyze EuroCAD, so let's now check EuroCAD. Yes, Paul, I see, Paul, that you asked to analyze EuroCAD at the beginning of this live stream, so let's check it. Let's check it, and let's watch what is happening with this one. So, previously, on a previous live stream, traders, we discussed that, and by the way, now we are on a weekly time frame here on EuroCAD, and we have spotted here on EuroCAD this major structure cluster. Yes, we spotted this major structure cluster, a very important weekly structural resistance that was broken to the upside. And because of that breakout, we were very bullish. Yes, and on the previous live streams, we predicted a highly probable bullish continuation on EuroCAD, with the goal for buyers being that resistance cluster. So remember, Paul, that we stick to our plan, and for now we are still waiting for bullish continuation to that resistance cluster. We discussed that it is the next goal for buyers, so probabilities will be high that quite soon that structure here will be reached. Now opening a daily. Here on a daily time frame, we can spot that here we have a very strong bullish trend. And again, take a look, traders, how sentiment was changing here on EuroCAD. First, we were trading in a very strong bullish trend. Yes, we were sharply bullish. Then, however, we started to consolidate. And for a quite long period of time here, we got indecision. For 3 months here, we got indecision. We were trading within the range. And then the resistance of the range was broken, signifying that the market returns back to global bullish trend. Yes? So now we are bullish again, and we have a very bullish price action right here. And what happened recently with the EuroCAD pair? We have successfully violated that resistance to the upside. So you can see that we got a very strong bullish movement. We retraced, yes, and the price found a very strong resistance right here. Then we bounced again, And of course, the broken structure turned into a very strong support now, right? And chances will be high that from that support we will see a bullish continuation. Moreover, analyzing the candlesticks here, we can spot here a very peculiar doji candle. In traders, I always say that a doji candle that appear after a bearish movement is a very important clue. It signifies the weakness of sellers, yes, and it is a very important signal for us to note. Now, with that in mind, let's check what is happening here on a 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, we are currently consolidating. Yes, we are currently consolidating, and here, traders, we have the range. Yes, you can see that currently the market is ranging. Yes, we are ranging within a very narrow range. And on the intraday time frames, simply it means that after this bearish movement, the market is currently indecisive. Yes, and the future direction of the market will depend on the reaction of the price to the boundaries of that range, right? So we will look for a bullish breakout of the range as a bullish signal, and if the price breaks and closes above the resistance of the range, probabilities will be high that we will keep growing, right? While a bearish violation of the support of the range may push the price lower. Yeah, so that is what I see here, and that is what should be on focus now. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. By the way, funny it is that today I see no questions about gold. Yeah, if usually all the live streams start with the gold analysis, this time no questions about gold. So let me know, traders. Let me know if you want me to analyze gold for you. Give me yes in a live chat. And I promised Nafa to analyze Dollar Cat, and at the beginning of the live stream, many other members has to analyze that. So let's check Dollar Cat now. Yeah. Mr. K, yes, the Dollar Cat is next, and thank you for your patience. Yeah, so Dollar Cat here. Let's check what is happening here on Dollar Cat. So first, trend analysis. Definitely bullish, right? Definitely bullish, and we got here a correctional movement. We reached that low, and now definitely the sentiment is bullish. But at the same time, if we analyze just the recent price action here on the Dollar Cat, we can spot right here, traders, the bearish accumulation. Yes, we can spot here a bearish accumulation pattern that I really wanted to show you on today's live stream. Before that, traders, please don't forget to like this live stream, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because your likes are very important for me, traders. And if you want to see this live streams and new videos more often, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And by the way, don't forget that I also have the free Telegram channel where I share daily forecasts and signals. So don't forget to check that as well. All the links are in the description below. So here on Dollar Cat here, I see a bearish accumulation. And in order to spot a bearish accumulation, you should very carefully analyze the minor price movements. Take a look what I see right here. We got a very strong bullish impulse, we retraced, and then we bounced higher. We reached that structure high, right? And from that high, we dropped. Then we bounced and we set a low high right here. From that low high, a bearish movement initiated, and we have respected the same low, setting an equal low, right? Then we bounced again and we set a level high right here and we dropped. So here, what we got right here a very strong horizontal support, and at the same time, here the price was setting level highs. It is a classic example here of a bearish accumulation pattern. It is a very important bearish pattern that I frequently treat. And this pattern signifies the dominance of sellers. And the trigger, the confirmation of the dominance of sellers for us is always the violation of the neckline. And by the way, let me underline the boundaries of a triangle for you. So here is our pattern. And you can see that yesterday the price has perfectly violated the neckline of a triangle. It is a very important bearish clue, and probabilities are high, traders, that now the pair will keep falling. And in order to get where sellers will push the market, we should look left at structures and analyze the key levels. Looking left at structures, the closest strong key level that we can spot is over here. Yes, that will be the closest strong structure that we see, and I think probabilities will be high that that structure will be reached quite soon. Then, considering your plan, how exactly to treat this pattern. If you spot this pattern on a daily time frame, you should pay close attention to the broken neckline of a triangle. Yes, once you underlined the broken neckline of a triangle, you should carefully let the price retest that. Yes, that will be the first step. Once it is retested, you should monitor the intraday time frames, the 4-hour time frame, the hourly time frame, and you should look for a confirmation, right? So once the price returns back to the broken neckline of a triangle, wait for confirmation. Wait for minor price action patterns on the 4-hour and 1-hour time frames. Yes, and only when you spot the pattern, only then you open a short position. As always, I will watch carefully dollar CAD pair, and once I spot the confirmation, I will definitely share an update on my free Telegram channel. So don't forget to subscribe to not miss the update for dollar CAD. And let me know if everything is clear with this one. Let me know. Now, Kailash says, liked, I already subscribed. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, and Neo, Ryman says gold. Morgidil says gold. Banda says gold. Yes, so I see a lot of yes. Amy says gold. Let's do that. And nice to see Barter here. Bart, thank you for watching and nice to see you back here. I'm happy that you are here with us and watching this live stream. So let's analyze gold. Let's analyze gold. Traders, I guess you know that this pump on gold started after this entire bullish movement on gold is linked to this banking crisis that we see currently. And even though the market started to come down, yeah, even though after FOMC the market started to come down, still traders, still I guess the situation may become worse. And if you are a purely fundamental trader, I guess you know that worsening of the current situation with the banks will inevitably push gold higher. Yeah, so relying just on fundamentals, you can consider this negative news as the exact signals for you to buy. But relying on technicals, we are, as always, looking for a bit different things. And here in gold, let's analyze the key levels first. Let's try to get what is up with the market now. Analyzing the key levels, we can spot, traders, that currently gold is stuck between two very important structures. Right, we have a very important structural resistance right here that was nicely respected, and we have a very nice support. By the way, those who are wondering if top-down analysis works on gold, I just wanted to show you how top-down analysis would help you to predict this minor bearish movement on gold. When the market was approaching that resistance, I was monitoring the intraday time frames. And on 4-hour time frame, here the price formed a very cute double top. Yes, a very cute double top pattern here was formed. The price violated the neckline, and that was the exact trigger that bears are dominating the market. So if you are wondering if technicals work on gold, they surely work. And before the price formed this double top, we also formed doji candles on that. Yes, so we got multiple bearish clues around that resistance. Yes, so remember that technicals always are very important. They play a very important role on gold as well, right? So now let's return back to the daily and let's try to discuss these scenarios. By the way, traders, watching this consolidation, watching that the market is currently stagnating within that range, what are your expectations from gold? Do you think that this one will go higher? Do you believe that this one will go to the new highs, or are you bearish? Let me know what are your thoughts, because discussing with you the situation about gold, I noticed that many of you truly believe that the Fed, the governments will settle the situation, yes, and they will simply print the money and just settle everything. But others are very pessimistic and expect, yeah, the turmoil, the crisis, and stuff. So let me know what are your expectations from this one. Watching this consolidation, for now, you should remember that the next strong bullish rally on gold will initiate after a breakout of the resistance of that range. If we break and close above that resistance, surely it will be a very important bullish signal, and then the market will most likely go higher. Where will be the next goal for buyers then? We look left at structure, yes, we look at key levels, and here is our resistance based on the all times high, right? So if we break and close above the resistance of the range, I believe, traders, that probabilities will be high that that resistance will be reached then. Yes, so that is the buying, that is the plan for you to buy gold wisely. Yeah, and Banda says gold looks bullish. Yeah, so I do agree. By the way, gold may also look bullish because the trend is bullish. Yes, so this bullish scenario is with the trend. It is the trend following scenario. So definitely we should always remember that trend is always our friend. And of course, probabilities here will be very high that the market will keep growing following the trend. But traders, be very, 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 very careful, and I would suggest you buying only after a breakout. Those who want to short, however, should strictly wait for a breakout of that support. So far, that support is the closest strong zone of demand, and a lot of buying orders are lying within that area. So in order to confirm a bearish movement, I would strictly recommend you waiting for a bearish breakout of that support. If the price breaks and closes below that support, probabilities will be high that then we will see a correctional movement to lower structure levels. So that is what exactly you should look for to short gold. And also, traders, give me yes in a live chat if you want me to check intraday time frames. If you want me to share with you the intraday time frames analysis for gold. Nimisha says, technical perspective. I am bearish. It is broken a major structure during October price action, and I see this as a correction testing the highs and make a lower high. Very interesting. Very interesting. Nimisha, just remember that if you short, you will go against the trend. And of course, going against the trend probabilities are lower, yeah, than trading with the trend. But of course, your words definitely make sense. And Gurav says gold moving very similar to Bitcoin. Yes, currently they are quite correlated. And even though usually Bitcoin and gold are not correlated, the banking crisis make gold and Bitcoin move similarly. Yeah, that is the fact. And that is, by the way, very peculiar, I guess. You know, I was very surprised that once this banking crisis started, that Bitcoin started to grow. I was very sure that gold will grow, but I was surprised that Bitcoin started to grow as well. Because when people take their money from the banks, I when I was thinking about the situation, I thought that Bitcoin would be the last place to put the money in. But it looks like people have a bit different logic. And yeah, and by the way, when this banking turmoil started, I even tried to short Bitcoin, but you can see that it was quite it was a quite stupid decision as it appeared. But at the exact moment when all that turmoil started, yeah, I could not imagine that people would put their money in Bitcoin. Yeah, that was, and it is still very, 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 very strange. So let's check the intraday time frames. Yes, let's check the 4-hour time frame first, and let's try to get what is up here on the 4-hour time frame. So after we tested that resistance that formed a double top, the price dropped. And now we can spot right here, I guess, the trend line. Yeah, let's try to draw the trend line probably from here. Yeah. So you can see, traders, that here on the 4-hour time frame we have a minor trend line. And so far the price has respected that trend line 3 times in a row. I think, traders, I personally think that locally gold may be bearish. Yes, and watching that ranging market, I would expect that gold should test that support. Yes, I am quite sure, traders, that gold should reach the lower boundary of that range. You know, there is a very simple rule. Let me briefly draw it for you. So imagine that you have the ranging market. Yes, you spotted the ranging market. And there's a very simple rule. Once the price reaches this support of the range, probabilities will be very high that the resistance of the range will be reached soon. And once the resistance of the range is reached, probabilities are high that the price will reach the support of the range soon. You can see that recently the resistance of the range was reached. And following that rule, probabilities will be high that the price will reach the support of the range. That makes me very bearish biased locally. Yes, locally, just within that range. I am currently bearish. And in order to confirm a bearish continuation to the support of the range, you should just monitor the reaction of the price to that trend line. And I believe that a bearish breakout of that trend line can give you a very nice intraday signal to short, expecting a bearish movement to that support, right? I hope it makes sense to you. Also, you should definitely consider the minor horizontal structure resistance right here. So I won't be surprised if a bearish move will initiate from that minor resistance, yes, within that range. So that here should be on focus. So I hope you got the point. Yes, we are trading within the range and we are currently falling from the resistance of the range. So we are just waiting for the test of the support of the range now, and it makes us very bearish poised. Now, if we open an hourly time frame, let's just check if we have something else here. If we have something special right here. I guess the only thing to note analyzing the hourly time frame is that the minor intraday trend here is currently bullish. Yes, we see very bullish price action right here. We have the high lows and high highs. So probably we may have this minor bullish trend here till that intraday resistance cluster is reached. Yes, so these are the things for you to watch here on gold on intraday time frames. Yes, so traders, I hope you got the point. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, so as always, if something is not clear in my analysis on gold, just let me know in the live chat and I will try to clarify. And traders, please don't forget to like this live stream and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, as always, your likes are very important. And also don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Twitter, I have Facebook, I have TradingView page, I have Instagram, and I have a Telegram channel. All the links are in the description below. So what will we analyze next? I see a lot of questions about S&P 500 index, so I guess this one will be the next instrument. And then crude oil. Yes, so this two will be the next. And my Kanov says, Eurocat, my friend, we started today's live stream with Eurocat, so please check the recording. Yeah, so we analyzed Eurodollar first, and then we checked Eurocat. So please check. Bart says, do you think we could wait for the resistance and try to short with tie stop loss? Yes. So traders, remember that here we have that horizontal range on gold, and the price may stay within the boundaries of that range for a very long period of time. Yes, so the market may keep ranging for weeks, for months. We don't know in advance how much time the market will spend within the boundaries of the range. And of course, we can always benefit from range trading. So once the price reaches the resistance of the range, but surely you can look for shorting. But remember, it is highly recommendable to not blindly short the resistance of the range, but you should preferably wait for confirmation. Yes, so like here. Yes, like this double top. That double top was a very nice confirmation for you to short. So you should look for something similar. Yeah, I hope it is clear. Yeah, so let's analyze S&P 500. Yes, US 500 index, and let's check what is up with this one now. So those who follow me on Telegram know that I am quite bearish on the index. And analyzing the price action here on the index, definitely we can say that we are trading here in a bearish trend, right? We are trading in a bearish trend, and once that low here was reached, yes, you can see that here we have quite important horizontal structure support. Once that support was reached, we started a correctional movement. In analyzing this correctional movement here on S&P 500 index. we have the flag pattern. Yes, classic correctional pattern. And you can see that the market is steadily growing within the boundaries of that flag. And once you spot the flag, what you should always look for, you should always look for a breakout of the support of the flag. Why you should look for a breakout of the support of the flag? Because for now, you can see the willingness of buyers to buy from that. Yes, you can see that we see very strong rejections from the support of the flag, and definitely buying orders are lying on the support of the flag. In order to start a sell-off, sellers should first violate that trend line. Yes, because only the violation of that trend line will show us the willingness of sellers to push and to break the structures. Yes, so patiently wait for a daily candle close below that trend line, the support of the flag, and only then a bearish continuation will be expected to that support cluster. Yes, so watch carefully and wait for a breakout. So far, there are two very important resistances from where a bearish wave may initiate. The first strong resistance is right here. Yes, we got a very strong rejection from that resistance, and a bearish rally may start after the test of that structure. One more very important structure is over here. Yes, that cluster. So these two structures should be on focus, and from one of those, bearish rally may initiate, and your confirmation will be a breakout of the support of the flag. Yes, I hope it is clear. Traders, I hope you follow. So let me know what else to analyze for you. And then oil. Let's analyze US oil. US oil. And I guess you saw, traders, that oil keeps recovering. Yes, after massive sell-off right here, the market is currently recovering. And remember, in the previous live stream we already discussed that oil is trading in a major long-term bearish trend. Yes, and for a very long period of time, oil is falling and falling and falling. And for some time, the market was consolidating. Yes, we were consolidating within that range. We were perfectly respecting the boundaries of the range. But then suddenly the price broke the support of the range to the downside. Yes, we got the confirmed breakout right here. We got the confirmed violation, and that violation makes me think that the market returns back to a global bearish trend. And that makes me think that oil may drop much lower. Now the question is from where it will drop much lower, because after this massive sell-off, the market became oversold, and now we see a correctional movement. So the question really is from where exactly should we expect the next strong bearish wave? And here key levels will help. So looking left, here we got one very important key level. Over here we got one more very important key level. And here we also got a very important key level. You can see that here we got three very important supports that are lying very close to each other. And in such a situation, the best recommendation right here that I can give you is to unite these three structures in one. Yeah, so that you could have here one single major wide zone of supply. Yes, a very important area from where most likely the next bearish wave will initiate, right? And you can see that currently the market is already testing the upper boundary of that zone. Yes, the market is testing the upper boundary of that resistance. So it is now a very crucial moment for oil, because depending on the reaction of the price to that upper boundary, we will either drop sharply or go much higher. Because if the price violates that upper boundary to the upside, it will confirm the violation of that entire structure, and then definitely buyers will manage to push the price much higher. So now on focus is that resistance, and I really want you to monitor the reaction of the price to that. We already see some doji candles here in a 4 hour. We already see some signs of weakness. So pay close attention to that, traders. Yes, pay close attention. You can see that here we also may form some double top. Yeah, we may form right here some double top. And I guess the breakout of that support can give you a trigger to short. Yeah, so watch carefully. As always, I will definitely post an update once I spot a valid confirmation to short. So don't forget to subscribe to my to my Telegram channel, not to miss the update. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I see a question about Aussie dollars, so that will be the next instrument for our analysis, I guess. And we will also analyze natural gas. Kailash says, I have $200 in my account. Which pair should I trade? Any advice for growing my account? Kailash, with such an account, I would strictly recommend you limiting your watch list. And preferably, you should treat maximum 5 instruments. And remember that for such an account size, it is highly recommendable not to scalp. Yes, because with scalping, you open a lot of trading positions and you need margin. Yes, so I would recommend you trading on hourly time frame preferably, and I would say that for start you can pick euro dollar, euro pound, euro Aussie, and for example Aussie New Zealand. Yes, these 4 instruments would be a very nice start. What I like about these instruments is that they are not that closely correlated. Spreads on these instruments are relatively low, so I would recommend starting from this. And remember that when you trade, traders, remember that quantity does not imply the quality, right? And newbie traders believe that they should trade a lot, that they should open a lot of trading positions, that they should constantly have some active positions, but that is completely false, right? And remember that it is better to be patient, it is better to miss not good trading setups, and it is highly recommendable to trade only the best trading setups that meets all the criteria. Yes, so remember about that rule, and please do not overtrade. Yeah. Now, traders, by the way, remember that you can always ask questions about the trading strategies. You can ask questions about the patterns, key levels. So not only you can ask me to analyze something, you can also ask me to clarify what I mean by the oversold, overbought, and stuff. So always feel free to ask. Yes, as always, I won't finish this live stream before I answer all your questions. Yeah, so feel free to ask me anything. Yeah, and natural gas. Let's take a look at natural gas. Natural gas. This one. Natural gas looks very peculiar. Now, the fact is, traders, that here in a daily time frame, we are approaching a very important horizontal structure support. Yes, we have a very important support cluster that the market is currently approaching. And analyzing the price action, I also spotted right here the harmonic movement. Here what I did, I took this bearish impulse, yes, and then projected this impulse from the completion point of the retracement. So that here we also have the harmonic ABCD pattern. And what I like about this pattern here, traders, is the fact that the completion point of the pattern matches perfectly with that horizontal structure. So here we have a very nice confluence, right? Then, one more very important thing to note right here is that we also have here a very nice falling trend line, this one. And here we have one more. So here a natural gas is also trading within a falling wedge pattern. Yes, a classic reversal pattern. So in order to buy natural gas with the confirmation, you should wait for a breakout of the resistance of the wedge. If the price breaks and closes above this one on a daily, I think probabilities will be high that we will start a correctional movement, and our closest strong resistance will be this one. So buying after a pullback with a very small stop loss, yeah, you can catch quite nice winner right here. Yes, you can catch very nice winner right here. This one will be your first target, and you can also have the second target being the next strong resistance. So that one here will be your goal. Yeah, so that is a very peculiar setup. I guess you would agree with me that natural gas currently is very oversold, so the market may easily bounce quite soon. Yes, and that wedge pattern can give you a confirmation. Yeah. Now, traders, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, let's take a look at Aussie dollar and then at New Zealand dollar. Yeah, and nice to see all the members here. By the way, let's briefly check the statistics of this live stream. So this live stream was already watched by more than 500 members, and now, yeah, more than 70 people watching this live stream. And thank you all for being here. I always appreciate your participation, and I always appreciate that you ask questions, that you follow my ideas. It is, I really appreciate that fact, dear traders. And don't forget to like this live stream, traders. It is very important. So, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar pair is very stubborn. This one looks very strange, and from a current perspective, it is, I guess you saw, if you checked Aussie dollar, I guess you saw that the pair is currently extremely weak. Fact is that here we have our key support that the price now respects, and here we also have our resistance that the price also respects. And also here we have recently violated that major falling trend line. So from one side we have that resistance, and from another we have the broken trend line and the support. Watching how the price was rejected from that resistance. Yes, looking at this rejection candles, watching this bearish engulfing candle. From a current perspective, the pair looks bearish to me. Yes, and I think that from that resistance, we may expect a bearish movement to that support. Yes, on Aussie dollar pair, I'm currently very bearish biased, and I think this one may drop. You can see that after the retest of that broken trend line, the reaction of the price was quite weak. Yes, even though we bounce, this bullish movement here was very weak. So I guess now it is the time for sellers to push this one. Yeah, so bias is very bearish. About New Zealand dollar looks very weak. Look very weak to me as well. But here it is still a bit different. On New Zealand dollar pair, here we have a very important resistance, right? And also here we have a very important support, right? So the price is stuck between two very important structures. At the same time, analyzing the price action, we can spot that here the price formed the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And here we have the inverted head and shoulders pattern triggers, a classic reversal pattern. And the trigger that we are looking for to confirm the reversal, spotting the inverted head and shoulders pattern, is a bullish breakout of its neckline. So if the price breaks and closes above the neckline of this inverted head and shoulders pattern, probabilities will be high that we will keep growing. Yes, and the next goal for buyers will be that resistance. So those who are looking for a bullish movement on New Zealand dollar, those who are looking for buying opportunities on the pair, yeah, the best recommendation to follow is to wait for a breakout of the neckline. Yes, that will give you a very nice trigger to buy. Alisa says, Vasily, please, how do you scalp? Give a better example with theory how you scalp, please. Let's try. Let's try. Let me look for some example. Yeah, you know, in order to give, yeah, on pound dollar can be a very nice example. So, traders, the only difference between the strategy that I show you on the live streams and the scalping strategy is the time frame selection. So if you want to execute top-down analysis in scalping, you should just change the time frames that you use for analysis. For scalping, you will start your analysis with the 4-hour. If you want to scalp, you will start from 4-hour time frame, and 4-hour time frame will be the first time frame that you apply. On the 4-hour time frame, what you do, you look for key levels. Yes, on the 4-hour time frame, you look for key levels and you look for the structures from where you will trade. So here you can see that on the 4-hour time frame, I spotted two very important structures. Now, once you spotted the structures, you will look for a confirmation on 30 minutes short and 15 minutes short. So let's open 30 minutes short and check what we have there. On 30 minutes short, testing that resistance, you can see that the price formed a very nice bearish triangle. Yeah, take a look. We have a very nice bearish triangle right here, the descending triangle. And that is the exact confirmation that you need. Yeah, so you're waiting for a neckline breakout, you open your position on the retest, set your stop loss above the highs of the pattern, and you expect a bearish continuation to the closest strong support, right? So that is how you scalp. The only difference is the time frame selection. If for classic top-down approach we use the combination of a daily, 4-hour, 1-hour, for scalping you use the combination of 4-hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Yes, that is the only difference. And all other rules remain the same. Yes, so I hope it is clear. Yeah. Now, I think we will analyze dollar Swiss. I see a question from Christina about dollar Swiss, and then we will analyze pound Aussie. Yeah, so dollar Swiss and pound Aussie will be the next instruments for analysis. Dollar Swiss. And by the way, Alisa, let me know if that example, with that example you got, how do we scalp with the top-down strategy? And let me know if you need more examples. So dollar Swiss pair, daily time frame, and here we have the range. Right here on dollar Swiss we have a wide horizontal trading range. And as we discussed on a previous live stream, And as we already discussed our rule of range trading, once the support of the range is reached, we expect a bullish movement to the resistance of the range. And once the resistance of the range is reached, we expect a bearish movement to the support of the range. We got the test of the support of the range recently, and the price bounced but didn't manage to reach the resistance of the range. So following our rule, probabilities will be high, Christina, that the market will keep growing. Yes, and chances will be high that the market will keep growing to the next strong resistance. Yes, and our closest strong resistance is the resistance of the range. So our bias is very bullish and the market will most likely keep growing, right? So that is the plan. Considering pound Aussie, let's open pound Aussie, and pound Aussie is very bullish. Yes, let's open this one on a daily, and I wanted to show you a very important thing that happened with the pair on a daily. By the way, that is my that is my cat. Yeah, and it is. I guess that is the first time when my cat appeared on camera. Usually, when I start streaming, she disappears, but this time, for some reason, she decided to, to to stay. Yeah. Anyway, Beyond Aussie. So on the Beyond Aussie, recently the price has violated that key horizontal structure cluster. Yes, we got that very important structure cluster right here that was broken to the upside. And then the price was testing one more very important structure. Yes, we got a very strong structure over here as well. Yes, you can see that here we got a very important key level that was broken to the upside as well. So I think that PM Aussie will certainly keep growing. And so far, the next strong resistance that I see on Pound Aussie is over here. Yes, to me, that is the closest strong resistance. And I think that probabilities are high that that structure will be reached quite soon. Then zooming in the chart, I also wanted to show you one more very important thing right here. Zooming in the chart and analyzing the price action, we can also spot right here the trend line. Yes, we also have here a very important trend line. And you can see that currently the price is testing the confluence point based on the trend line and the horizontal structure. And I think from that confluence point, yeah, a bullish movement may initiate. Yeah, so on Pound Aussie, I'm very bullish. Koja says, how can one master the psychology of trading? First of all, on my website, by the way, there are a lot of articles about trading psychology. You can visit vasilytrader.com, and there on educational articles page, you can check a lot of very educational articles about trading psychology. And secondly, the fact is that you can master trading psychology only while trading. So you build discipline, you build traders' discipline, you build traders' mind only practicing. Yes, and you should spend many years before you build pro traders' habits. Yes, so of course, it is very important for you to know about the biases, the confirmation bias and stuff, but you can build the habits of pro trader only with practice. Yes, I hope you got the point. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. Also, don't forget to share your feedbacks. Don't forget to share your thoughts about this live stream and let me know how can I improve the quality of this live stream. Probably should I analyze futures, stocks? Should I analyze some altcoins for you? Let me know. your recommendations, because as always your feedbacks are very important. Gurav says, can we also review a few trades of yours from last 5-7 days just to learn from those as to which confirmations worked and what went wrong with some? Thanks. Gurav, by the way, traders, so Gurav, I guess, proposed a probably a very great idea. Let me know if you're interested, if I will review some past trades. Yeah, some winning trades, some losing trades. Let me know if it would be interesting for you. Yeah, so just to do the live stream for mistakes analysis, for checking the outcomes of different setups. Let me know if you're interested in this one, because for example, for backtesting we can use trading view, yeah, and stuff. Let me know what are your thoughts. I hope you got what I'm trying to say, and if you don't get what I'm trying to say, please check in live chat the message of Gurav Garwal. I guess it is clear what he is proposing. So now let's analyze Aussie yen. Yes, Aussie yen will be the next pair that we'll analyze, and after that we'll analyze CAD Swiss. Yes, I see a question from Alyssa about CAD Swiss. So Aussie yen and CAD Swiss. Watching Aussie yen on a daily time frame, what we can see is that the price here reached that support. We kind of violated that to the downside, but it looks like it was a false breakout. Yes, it looks like we got a false structure breakout, and now the pair is recovering. And what do we see ahead? I remember that here, traders, I saw a trend line, and probably it is better to open some intraday time frame. Here, let me check. I remember there should be a trend line. Give me just a second. Probably this one. Yeah. So the fact is that currently Aussie yen pair is trading within the channel. Yes, we have a falling parallel channel here that the price perfectly respects. And I think a bullish breakout of the resistance of the channel will push the price higher. Yes, as we discussed, it looks like we have a false breakout right here, a false breakout of structure. And it looks like bulls are dominating the market now. So bullish violation of that resistance can give you a very strong signal to buy. Yeah, so watch carefully that channel and wait for a breakout. Yes, that will be my recommendation for you. Concerning CAD Swiss pair, let's open the daily time frame. And on CAD Swiss, traders, remember that on CAD Swiss pair, we are waiting for the test of that structure. Yes, so far this one. Yes, so far that one right here is a very important zone of supply. In the past, it was a demand area that turned into supply after breakout. And so far, because the market is trading in a strong bearish trend, that can be the area from where the next bearish wave may initiate. So let the price reach that structure and look for shorting opportunities from here. And Alisa says, CAD Swiss trading on a weekly time frame. Resistance, I spot a Q double top on an hourly time frame, waiting for the breakout and retest to enter the trade. Please check. Alisa, I would strictly recommend you waiting for the test of that structure. Yes, because to me, that is the closest strong resistance that I see from a current perspective. So please wait. Yeah. G says New Zealand dollar, please. My friend, we already analyzed New Zealand dollar pair. Yes, we analyzed this one. We analyzed the price action, and we spotted this inverted head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, so in order to buy New Zealand dollar, I would recommend waiting for a bullish breakout of the neckline of that pattern. Yeah, that can give you a very nice confirmation to buy the pair. Traders, don't forget to like this live stream, and I hope that you enjoy this live session. And yeah, and thanks, Bart. Thank you, Bart, so much for your feedbacks. Now, Joff as to analyze DAX and RMM as to analyze dollar yen. So first, let's analyze dollar yen. By the way, those who follow me on TradingView know that I am very bullish on dollar yen since the price reached that support. Yes, the price has perfectly respected that support, and I guess bulls will even push the price further. Here on the 4-hour time frame, after the test of that support, the price formed the inverted head and shoulders pattern. Right, you can see that here we have a very cute head and shoulders pattern, and currently the price is breaking its neckline. Yes, you can see that the price is currently breaking the neckline of that pattern, and the 4-hour candle closes in just 23 minutes. So I'm quite sure that this candle here will close above the neckline, and the candle close will inevitably push the price higher to that red resistance. Yes, and I guess the goal for buyers then will be that resistance over here. So bias is very bullish, and we have a confirmed bullish reversal. So I think the pair will keep growing. Yes, we have a very nice price action confirmation right here. Now about DAX. DAX index, let's open this one here and let's check the daily, what we have now. And by the way, I guess we even discussed DAX index on the previous live stream. On the previous live stream, we have spotted right here the confirmed structure breakout. Yes, so here we got a strong resistance that turned into very strong support, that turned into very strong resistance after breakout. And now the market is testing that structure again. So let's check how the price reacts to that structure. Let's open an hourly. Here in an hourly time frame, you can see that currently we are forming the head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, you can see that here we have the left shoulder, we form the head, and currently we are forming the right shoulder. So that pattern here you can trade. And in order to trade that pattern, I would suggest you waiting for a bullish breakout of a neckline, then shorting on a retest. Yes, you can set your stop loss above the highs of the pattern, and you can expect first a bearish movement to that support. That will be your first target for the trade. And your second target for the trade will be that support over here. Yeah, so that will be your plan for DAX. Yeah, wait for a neckline breakout of that head and shoulders pattern, and then wait for a retest to short. Yes, here will be your entries, stop, and targets. Yeah, traders, let me know if everything is clear, and let me know what else to analyze for you. I see a question from Gold, my friend. We already analyzed gold, yes, and I shared very detailed multiple time frame analysis. We analyzed the daily, we analyzed the 4-hour, the hourly time frames, so you can please check the recording. I shared my exact plan for swing trading and for intraday trading. Yeah, and I hope that you will enjoy. Nimisha says, how do you determine if price is overbought or sold? Do you look at certain time frame or where price is within a structure? Thank you, Vasily. Sorry. Nimisha, good question. So the best way to spot whether the price is overbought or oversold is to monitor the candlesticks. Yes, because candlesticks are very telling. And for example, here on gold, you can see we got a very strong bullish impulse. Yes, and take a look at these candles. We saw very strong bullish candles. Yes, high momentum bullish candles. But then we started to slow down. And here we formed 3 doji candles. Yes, 3 very weak candles. Such candles tells you that the market is weak. Yes, that after a very strong bullish movement, bulls are not pushing the price anymore. They are weak. And if they are weak, then the market is overbought because no one is buying now. And because of that, the market is weak. Same thing with the bearish movement right here. Take a look. So we got a strong bearish movement. Yes, bears were pushing heavily, but then we started to coil and we started to trade within a very narrow range right here. It tells you that sellers are weak. Even though previously they were pushing heavily, yeah, now they are not pushing, yeah, and they are not selling. And that is the indication that the market is oversold. Yeah, so always monitor the candlesticks, the range of the candlesticks. It is very important, and with that you can quite accurately spot whether the market is oversold or overbought. Yeah, I hope, Nimisha, it is clear. Koja says, what is your ideal trading plan? Koja, my ideal trading plan is I analyze the market trend on a daily. I spot that the market. Let me just draw it for you. So, what is my ideal plan? I watch some chart, yes, on a daily, analyze the daily, and I see that the market is trading in a trend. It is a bearish trend, and in a bearish trend, it is recovering, yes, and it is testing a very important key level. So, first condition, the market is in a trend. Second condition, the market is on a key level. Third condition, the market is testing a key resistance in a bearish trend or key support in a bullish trend. Yes, because from a key resistance in a bearish trend, you can catch a trend following movement. So that is the first part of the analysis. Then analyzing the reaction of the price to that structure on 1 hour time frame, I see a very nice pattern. Yes, I see a very nice double top. I see the neckline breakout and retest. That is the perfect plan for me. Yeah, so we have the market trading in a bearish trend. The market is recovering and testing key resistance. On that resistance, we see a reversal pattern, a double top. We short, and we short with the confirmation pursuing a current bearish trend. Yes, that is the ideal condition for me. Yeah. Now, Tesla, question from Coach Joe about Tesla. Let's briefly take a look. By the way, I don't even remember when I checked Tesla stock the last time, to be honest. So let's take a look and let's check if we have something peculiar here to watch. So I guess the first thing to note is that here on Tesla we have key support, right? And see if we have any. We formed here the head and shoulders pattern, broke the neckline, dropped to that support. Now we are recovering. Let me think. Let's try to draw a trend line here. Yeah, nice. We have a trend line here. So that trend line here is a very important vertical resistance, right? That was respected already 3 times in a row, and now we are testing that. So from that trend line, we can look for shorting. Now, if we open the 4-hour time frame, here in the 4-hour time frame, we can spot the double top, I guess. Yeah, does it look like a double top? This one, take a look. This one is the first top, second top. So in order to short Tesla, I would look for bearish breakout of the neckline. Yes, if the price breaks and closes below the neckline, bearish movement will be expected to that support first, and if the price breaks that support to the downside, then we will drop lower to that support. Alternatively, if you're looking for buying Tesla, if you want to buy this one, I would recommend waiting for a bullish breakout of the trend line. If the price breaks and closes above that following trend line, probabilities will be high that then that resistance will be reached. Yeah, so that is what I see right here. Vasily, please, how much should we risk per trade? 1%. 1% is the ideal. Yeah, so measure your lot size so that you would risk 1% of your deposit per trade. Now, just about some statistics of this live stream. So more than 600 people watched this live stream, and 53 people are here now watching this this trading session. Nice to see you all traders here, and thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are enjoying this live stream. Yes, and traders, please don't forget to like this live stream to support me. Now, about Bitcoin. I saw a question about Bitcoin. Let me share with you a couple of thoughts about this one. If we open Bitcoin on a daily time frame, now, I guess we can easily spot that the market is currently consolidating. Yes, and we are trading within a range. Yes. So because the market is bullish, because we are currently bullish, of course, a bullish breakout of the resistance of the range will push the price higher. So those who are looking for buying opportunities on Bitcoin should strictly wait for a bullish violation of that resistance. Yes, if the price breaks that to the upside, we will inevitably go higher. However, if the price breaks and closes below that support, yeah, a bearish movement will be expected and the price will most likely drop to that support then. Yeah, so that is your plan for Bitcoin. Yes, so watch carefully and wait for breakouts. And let's be on the side of the current trend. And I would recommend you only buying the bullish breakout and not selling the bearish. Yes, because let's be on the side of the trend. Now, I see a lot of questions about P and Aussie. Friends, we already analyzed Pound Aussie. Yes, we already analyzed Pound Aussie, and I guess this one was analyzed around 15 minutes ago, so please check the recording. I shared some insights about the pair. And by the way, if you're wondering if top-down analysis helps on Bitcoin and whether it works, it certainly does. And recently the price reached that support. Yes, we got the test of that structure. And yesterday, take a look. I spotted here on Bitcoin this very cute double bottom. Yeah, do you see testing that support? We formed a double bottom. We violated a snake line to the upside. We retested that and then bounced. Yeah, so here was perfect top-down trading setup, a perfect top-down confirmation setup. Yes, that was formed, and on crypto, top-down analysis also works phenomenally well. So I really want you to try this strategy on crypto. Alisa says, please Vasily, enlighten us on leverage and example of spread and how it affects. Please help to calculate gold peps. Alisa, by the way, those who are interested in gold trading, I'm currently recording the video how to calculate gold peps, how to measure lot size on gold and stuff. Yes, so I prepare some interesting risk management video for gold, and it will be shared quite soon. And concerning leverage and spreads, it is a pure theory, and your spread is over here between ask and the bid. And on my website vasilytrader.com there are two articles about the leverage and about the spread, and please read them carefully. Yeah, and if it is not clear, just text me with your questions and I will try to clarify. By the way, let me know in the live chat if you want me to record a video about spreads and leverage. Let me know if you are interested in that topic. Yeah. Nice to see Patrick. Hi Vasily, coming in late. Patrick, no worries. Remember that you can always check the recording. Remember that the recording of this live stream will be always provided. So definitely you can check the recording. Yes, and Jov says thank you so much for your time today. Thank you. I truly appreciate. Question from Patrick about Aussie Swiss. Aussie Swiss. Let's check. And yeah, Alisa. So I promised that I will record a video about leverage and spread, but I also ask you to read the articles on my website as well, because I think they should help you to better understand these two concepts. So on Aussie Swiss, Patrick, if you watched the previous live stream, you know that on the previous live stream we spotted that resistance. And we discussed on the previous live stream that so far that resistance is the closest strong resistance from where we will consider shorting Aussie Swiss. So far we stick to the plan. So far the price is kind of coiling, and yeah, let's be patient and let's wait for the test of that structure first. Yes, that is the closest strong structure from where it will be safe for us to trade the pair. Yeah. Now, USD ZAR, let's check, including calculating pips. Yes, I will certainly. I'm already in process of recording a video about gold pips and risk management, so I will definitely share that. Dollars are. Let's briefly check if we have something. Yeah, dollars are. Yeah, daily time frame. Definitely a very cute head and shoulders pattern. But yeah, very cute head and shoulders pattern. And here's our support. Yes, here's our support. Here's our neckline. Yeah, so dollars are forming the head and shoulders pattern, and if the price breaks that neckline to the downside, certainly bearish movement will be expected. Yeah, so we are forming this bearish reversal pattern, and the trigger here is the bearish breakout of the neckline. So kindly wait for a breakout of that support. It will push the price lower to that support. Yeah, so that is what I see here. Right, traders, I guess it's time to finish. Yeah, thank you so much, you all, for being here. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for your participation. And traders, as always, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this live stream, and don't forget to share your feedbacks. We will do the next live stream next week, probably ahead of some important fundamentals. Remember, traders, that I also have the premium services. I have the Trading Academy where I do this live streams every day. I also have the premium course. I have the signals group, and I do one-on-one coaching. For more details, don't forget to check my website. It is vasilytrader.com. Also, traders, don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. I have Instagram where I share a lot of educational materials. I have free Telegram channel where I share daily forecasts and signals. I have TradingView page, I have Facebook group, and I have Twitter. All the links are in the description below. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you so much for all your questions. Yes, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much, traders. I always truly appreciate your involvement.